Welcome to the Disney Enthusiast. I'm Danny, and today we're looking at the ultimate must-have Star Wars Disney trading pins. Since the opening of Galaxy's Edge, Star Wars is getting more and more popular by the day, and today we're looking at the essentials, the must-haves of Star Wars pins. Now, I've done a lot of research, I've been all over the internet, and I think you're going to like my picks, but I've got 10 and a lot of honorable mentions to show you. So let's get started. First, we've got some honorable mentions for you. The Star Wars Yoda from Clone Wars series, May the 4th be with you, 2020. Nice pin, great details. The green is really nice, the pop of green from behind. Love this pin. All the May the 4th are incredible pins. You're going to see them a lot on my list. And then this year, they came out with a great Sith Lord pin. I haven't seen many Sith pins, and so this I had to put on my honorable mentions. Next, there's a couple more honorable mentions I want to throw out. The Star Wars Dark Side of the Force. This is incredible, detailed. I love the contrast on these pins. If you look closely, there's dark black outlines everywhere, and they just do a good job. They're raised, obviously, they've got some dimension to them too. The Tusken Raiders, the Sand People, they look so amazing in this pin. Also, this is a part of a full series, and I felt like I needed to just show you all of them. You got the good guys too, C-3PO, R2-D2, Chewbacca, the Jawas. I love the Jabberwockies. And these pins, again, look at the color tones. The C-3PO made with the metal, the brass, I think. Awesome pin. Look at the details in the Chewbacca face. So cool. And then the contrast with the black and white of the Jawas. So cool. So had to throw those in there too. And I can't leave these out. Also, we've got the Millennium Falcon, the Death Star, X-Wing, and TIE Fighter. This whole pack had to be in there for my honorable mentions because of all the great details on all 12 of these pins. Okay, that's just the honorable mentions. Now wait till you see all the rest of these pins. And that brings me to number 10 on my list. This first pin, Hunk of Junk. This is a funny pin. Obviously, referring to the Millennium Falcon, Han Solo, and the cool thing about this is I didn't just pull a Disney pin. This pin is actually found on Etsy at Stars Are Bra and the Grey Earl shop, so you can track that down there, constantly selling it. So take a look at all of them and see what you think. I thought this had to be in my list. In fact, 2 of my pins, the next one as well, are from Etsy, and so I think a good pin is a good pin. Number 8 on my list, the Flight Academy set, Rebel and Imperial, found on Etsy as well by Creative Outpouring Shop. These are always available on Etsy, and again, another really creatively made, handmade pin. Take a look at the color tones on these. Tell me that doesn't remind you of Tomorrowland from way back. The orange, the yellow, and the blue. You used to see that everywhere, and I love that they put that in there. These are strong pins, not Art Deco, but stylized in a very unique way. Really cool features. Love the contrasts here, and so I had to include them on the list. Next up, number 8, BB-8 and Dio. This pin is cute. Love the silver outlining of the details and all the outside contrast. It's really nice. I remember when R2-D2 and C-3PO used to be our 2 droids that we loved, and now these are our 2 droids that we love. I also added another honorable mention in this little category, the Join the Resistance pin. Another great pin. So I would go after one of these BB-8s for sure. And remember, all these pins can be found on the internet and searches. And so you can find them on eBay, you can find some of them on Etsy, you can find some of them on Amazon, and of course you can find some on Shop Disney if they're still there. Alright, number 7, the Sum Sum, I hope I'm saying that right, Collection Mystery Pack. Now, these are found pretty easily all over the parks. In fact, at the pin boards with the cast members, you can see these. These trade easily. I loved these because of the cute Jawa there. And you probably will gravitate towards one of the characters as well. You got everybody. You got Luke, you got Obi-Wan, you got some new characters too. This is a great collection, and easy to find. It's rather inexpensive to find on the internet and or at parks with trading. So had to put them on as number 7. All right, number 6 is a tie between two May the 4th Be With You pins. And again, I told you earlier, these May the 4th Be With You pins are exquisite. First, we have up the Boba Fett from Return of the Jedi. Look at the colors. I mean, there's so much art in here. I'm an artist myself, and so I gravitate towards pins that have specific color tones and just good combinations and details. And just look at this pin. It's got so many things going on, so many color tones going on, and you just immediately are transported right at that scene in Return of the Jedi. And then tied with it is Grogu from The Mandalorian with this other May the 4th Be With You 2022 pin. I mean, again, look at the shading. Look at all the small details on his jacket. Look at his hair on his head. And then you have these green soft tones of his skin and the neutral tones of his jacket paired with the strong contrast of the warm tones behind. And they don't just put, a couple moons and orange and yellow. They put the details of the clouds and different color tones. A wonderful pin, along with the whole series. I just wanted to show you the whole series. Of course, you can't buy every pin, but these May the 4th Be With You pins are special, and I would always go after one of them or many in my own collection. All right, next up, number 5, the Darth Vader helmet pin. You can't pass this up, am I right? The scroll work, the red scroll work, and the creamy white scroll work, along with the black and red that highlights his helmet around the outside, almost looks like a roulette table, like, hello, you're gambling with your life if you come to this. And I just love this. This is my favorite Darth Vader pin I've seen. I also wanted to throw out a funny one for you here, so take a look at this one. For all you coffee drinkers, a little play here, a dark side coffee like Starbucks coffee. It was funny. I love it. It's cute. Believe this is obviously a fan-made pin. I think I found it on Etsy or Amazon. I love it. I think it's so great. Such a great pun, and so I wanted to include this on the kind of an honorable mention of the Darth Vader pins. Now released recently, 2022, on shopdisney.com. This Star Wars 45th anniversary pin had to make my list as number 4. Love the gold features. The gold kind of highlights everything, goes around and outlines everything. If you look at his jacket, if you look at the planet behind it, the 2 moons, you can just see gold outlines everywhere. A big pin, so this is a nice sturdy pin. The price is a little bit higher, but I'll tell you what, it's a gorgeous pin and a very wonderful scene of Luke at the beginning of The New Hope. So it's a great pin. Coming in at number 3, the Star Wars Pride pin. This launched also in 2022, and as you can see, the last 3 years have been the best Star Wars pins in my mind. And this one, I just love the rainbow color. The color palette is beautiful. Star Wars is inclusive of all creatures and all different planets and all different places, so I just like the symbolism too. Just a nice looking pin, so I wanted to include it on my list as number 3. All right, we're down to the last 2, and number 2, Star Wars Celebration 2020 Anaheim Collection. I couldn't pick one because there's so many. These, look at them, they're headshots, or you could call them busts or portraits straight on of each character, and the color graphics it's just done really well. These came out in mystery packs. They came out in 3 packs. As you can see, you have Luke Skywalker with Yoda and Obi-Wan. There's all different characters from all different Star Wars series, and so what a fun way to collect. For me, I would want to get like maybe the 3-pack with Luke, but there's something for everyone. If you're on the dark side, there's some great Sith Lord stuff. There's just something for every series and every person in this one. So this was my number 2, and it was hard. It was between this one and the last one, but this is my number 2, and I would definitely say collect at least one of these, 2 of these, maybe 3-pack. And finally, we made it. Number 1, Star Wars May the 4th Be With You 2018 R2-D2 with Princess Leia. I mean, the cool thing about this pin, and this is why I put it as number 1, is it's holographic. And so as you can see, from one side, there's just black. As you scan across or shift the pin, you see this hologram of Princess Leia from the classic scene where she's projected to help or looking for help of Obi-Wan. And so this is my favorite pin. My favorite, and to me, the number 1 pin of all the Star Wars pins. The hologram is just a nice touch on it. Okay, that's the end of our list. However, I'd added a couple more honorable mentions at the end just because I knew you'd have fun looking at all the pins like I do. And so here is a great pin of a Porg. My daughter loves Porgs, and so you might have to grab one of these. And then also one more set. Had to include these shiny, almost like general pins. And you got the Jedi and all the different symbols here, even Boba Fett there. And so I thought this was another collection that you might want to add to your collection. So I hope you've had fun looking at all these pins. I hope that you go find them and you create your own incredible Star Wars collection and pin board. And thanks for joining in with me. Please please comment. I want to hear your thoughts, and subscribe to my channel. Appreciate it, and thanks again from the Disney Enthusiast, signing off.